Ice cream.
Hooray! Hooray!
I mean, I was kind of torn on it. I knew cake was more special, but then I'd sit there and said, if someone said, "Hey Heath, you want to go get some cake or you want to go get some ice cream?" I'd be like, "Ice cream." Like, I just like ice cream more. So, well, see, we have 4 people here, and only 2 of us are gonna be playing the game. So the question is, we need 4 is a problem to start.
From what I saw on the Nintendo Direct, as long as you have two people linked up, friends playing, it'll just match you up with 2 other people, whether it's random or another team of 2. At least I think that's how it's supposed to work.
Well, we were trying that earlier, and it wasn't matching us up with anybody. But let's try it.
Okay.
Again.
Okay.
I'll make a room, and you can come join on me.
You got it.
I'm not even setting the password because if someone else wants to hop in, fantastic. I had to go find these are my dad's headphones. I had to go find dad's headphones because I can't find mine. And I actually found a pair that would have worked and then misplaced them in the trip up and down to get drinks and things. And
good job.
And then I came back and things didn't work. I was like, I'm getting tired of this. It's almost like someone's out to get me. That's how unlucky it is.
Maybe somebody is.
Right?
Oh, that's a Sammy. I hadn't heard her yet.
I've been here. I'm just quiet.
Oh, that's surprising. Oh, it's cold as shit. I poured a drink on me, so I got this new cup, and it's really skinny, and I did not anticipate it would fill as quickly as it did. Did I pour a drink all over my controller? Because that would suck.
Oh, that's bad.
That would
back.
Those are expensive controllers.
Yeah, 1 second.
Anyone else browse now and think ice cream.
No, I don't go on Amazon very often. Although I did order a new phone case, so I shouldn't say that. I was on that 2 days ago.
I'm on Amazon every day, but I never actually buy anything half the time.
That's how I am.
Is there something worth buying today? No. Okay.
I have all these lists that are full of things that I want to buy, but then I never go and buy them.
Wondering if he made that room.
Yeah, it's finished. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
You can't join that friend. What? It doesn't sound good.
Oh, that's not good. The Discord's excellent. Why is that?
He spilled his drink or something.
But I'm not joking around here. Every time I start to try to get this Discord thing to work, something about it bites me in the ass. I don't know what it is. But I am back. My controller is not destroyed, as far as I can tell.
Yay!
I'm not sure if I can hear y'all right though, which could be multiple issues.
Apparently we're echoing on so.
You are echoing.
I don't hear Pawn echoing.
Okay, because it's
no, but the stream is
audio.
Echoing.
Yeah, I know why. I fixed that. Just now. So did someone say what was that dude? Firstly, what was the first dude that came in? Why did he leave? And then did Mel say why she had to leave? No.
I think she just said she'd be right back.
I'm back.
Where did the other dude go?
I don't know.
Yeah, you just got here. You don't know what you're talking about.
No, I don't.
No.
Heather says, "What's up?"
Anyone ever know what they're talking about? At any point?
I don't know what's up. What I'm talking about. Who said what's up?
Heather.
Oh, hey Heather. Hi. All right. So I didn't see you jumping in on me.
So
Rickster?
I see your name tag, and it says Heath, but you're me. And I'm hitting it, and it's not letting me join you. It says
I was
you
in
can't
the
join that friend.
It's gonna have to be lit up, which is what it's about to do.
Okay.
It's gonna be lit up orange.
Joinable. There we go.
You think
Yes.
I was moving?
Join
because of the amount of
Splatfest team.
boxes I had?
Yeah.
The amount of boxes you have? I know. I have boxes all over the place, and I don't have any. I'm not moving anywhere. Much to my parents' chagrin. Much to my chagrin, honestly. I want to get out of here. I mean, god damn it.
He's gonna move in with us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's actually the best bet so far.
He says it's the best
No
bet
bet.
so far. Hey, we are moving to a 3-bedroom here, you know.
Hey. I could be a in-house nanny? I mean, that just really, it kind of depends on
The
how
Manny.
much you trust me. The Manny?
Yeah, we trust you.
No, well,
I mean, you know.
so see, I've okay, ready.
Ready.
All right. So we're both ready, and we're gonna see if it matches us with anybody. I am not holding out hope.
Give it a few minutes.
Um,
If it does, that'd be exciting.
yeah, would be. This is the first time we had you in the Discord chatting. First time we had Mel in the Discord chatting. I didn't even hear what she sounded like. How weird is that? I guess it's on the stream being recorded. Sammy sounds
Yes.
even hotter than I thought she'd be.
Thank
Bum,
you.
bum, bum. Did you get the streaming stuff set up, Sammy?
Me?
Negative? Yeah. I heard you looking into it.
I streamed mobile yesterday, and it was working fine. But like, from my computer, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. So you don't have like the software for it yet or anything.
What's that?
You don't have like the streaming software yet.
I downloaded
stuff, or do you?
OBS, and I thought I had it all set up, but then it wouldn't like connect to Twitch right. I don't know. I was having issues.
Ah, so it looks like a job for Heath. For I have done this.
I am not-
many times.
I am not tech savvy, unfortunately.
Yeah, I run into a lot of people like that. So
I
I'm
used to
kind
be,
of the
but
guy
then-
that then tech advanced, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Why did this not? I don't know. I'm not digging this drink as much as I was hoping I'd be digging it.
What is the drink?
No, it's not a drink. It's just the drink's fine. It's the cup. I got this cup from it's like a stainless steel mug thing, and it's from a company called Zojirushi,
Oh,
which I always read like it's a Japanese like announcer.
Gesundheit.
Zojirushi! They have a little
Good rice
elephant thing,
makers.
and yeah, rice makers, bread makers. I own a bread maker from them, and it's a gluten-free bread maker. I have never put gluten inside of it before, because I technically am supposed to have an allergy to gluten. Do I eat gluten-free? Hells no. I just go and just consume everything in sight, and I'm alive still. Like, so
Debatable.
I well, yes. I'm really
I'm
my body.
lactose
I'm just a husk.
intolerant.
That's something. Do you get sick? How much does that bother you?
I still eat dairy. As long as it's
I
not
don't
like
know if I'm
straight
like-
up milk. As long as it's
Right.
not straight
so
up milk,
a
then
little
I'm
bit of
fine.
it.
Yeah.
I kind of have a similar problem. Like, I can eat ice cream and stuff, but no problem with milk. So,
Well, little known fact is humans aren't actually supposed to consume dairy. Like past their like first few years of life, we're not supposed to consume it.
Pretty much all animals are that way. All mammals are that way.
Right.
The is actually a genetic mutation. Or not really mutation. I guess mutation, but it became dominant through selection in European populations because of how dependent they were on agriculture very early on. And so you'll see the highest amount of people who are lactose tolerant, essentially, in white people by like 80%. And then it starts to stair step downward from there, like 40% or 60%, one of the two for Asian, and it's really not high at all for Africans. It's like 20 or 30%. It's just essentially it's evolution in action, like really recent evolution. That we could some of us at all could process lactose after any sort of adulthood. So fun science stuff, which I talk out the yin yang to people that want to listen to it.
I'd go into anaphylactic shock if I have a banana.
That's dangerous.
Yes,
No
it is.
bueno.
Yeah, it's not connecting us, Will.
It is not. Should we just?
It needs 2 more people, which we
do
had
ours-
until they decided that I was taking too long.
Which you even
I know,
told
it's
them
gonna
that you
take
were
a
going to go
while.
do this.
Yeah, it was gonna be awesome because we'd be able to hear each other and go help, and what have you.
Yeah.
And they just no one's patient anymore on the internet. So I'm getting that. It's crazy.
Do you want to play
I understand
solo
that.
until we get more people on the server?
I guess so. That's the best way to go about it. You know what I found out when I started this up? And you probably saw the same thing. None of this counts.
Yeah, I know.
That blows my mind. How does it not count? It should totally count. Like we're early. We're early adopters of the game and the system. Like, why don't we get some super sea snail slug things?
Yeah, it did say that you would possibly have your name in the game now, somewhere. I'm not sure if it's like a, hey, they beta tested this, congrats.
I wonder what name they. I mean, I guess they mean my account name, which would be Heath. Very identifiable. I probably should have made it Heath himself. Twitch.tv/Heath himself streams. There you go. That's how you use that sort of thing.
So I'm in a solo room now, and I'm getting nobody. Or, sorry, a team room, and no one's joining.
Yeah, you can't. The team stuff is not. It's not gonna work. It seems. It's like.
Well, I did one
I think
earlier.
we'd do Splatfest battle solo.
It's strange because I was on the team earlier. I played one match.
So you just jump into a team like that, and it create a room
Yeah.
like that, and
Oh, here we go. Splatfest solo. Join Splatfest.
yeah,
Players. Okay, so
that's what you did.
Hmm.
That's what you did, sir.
that's what I've done. Wouldn't it be awesome if you actually, if we did the solo thing and we ended up on the same team?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I am not though, unless I fight you. Softry.
Well, you can't fight me.
Luke?
You're on Team Ice Cream.
Yeah, there was a problem with that though. No, it wouldn't be that way in Splatfest. I think they allowed people to start fighting. Maybe they do. There was a big issue on one Splatfest in the first Splatoon game that like so many people had overwhelmingly picked one versus the other that they weren't having enough people to fight.
So you're
Oh
saying
my gosh!
you're saying there's a civil war between the ice cream people?
Yes. Oh well, actually, the Splatfest was a failure because they didn't have it. Backup. They didn't anticipate that happening, and so they programmed into later Splatfests the possibility for people on the same team to fight each other, and their points still, if they win or lost.
Oh yeah, that
went
just
to their
happened. There's ice cream
choice.
people were fighting. No kidding.
Yeah. So, I mean, very early on, the very original Splatfests were all over the place, and whether they worked or not, or if they had problems, it was fun stuff to watch when it was happening, because you're like seeing a game jump up and try to fly and fall out of the tree and die, like fail miserably, and then adjust accordingly. But yeah, I got these nice headphones on my ears now, and I can hear myself like really loud, like radio loud in my ears.
Here's a question: are you going to get the special headphones for this game?
Mm-mm.
No.
I mean, I don't see the point of them. The only point to them is if you're really going to use the Nintendo voice chat phone app thing, which I don't see the point of if you have Discord. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but you have Discord on your phone even still, so no.
Well, it seems like it might be
I need
easier
another
to
human.
join.
You need another human?
I'm trying to catch one of my rats, and he's being a pain in the ass. I won't let me catch it.
Yes.
That sounds like a rat to me. So how do you find these controls, Rick? Having not splayed out your legs, Splatoon 1.
Yeah, no, they're okay. I took off motion controls because that was just screwing me up on aiming.
Yes.
But no, it's
Well,
pretty
here's
good.
are you playing it on as like the tablet mode with the Joy-Cons attached, or do you have it docked?
I've got it docked currently with the Joy-Con grip.
I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness. You're boring her. I must
Well,
change topic.
She's trying to catch a rat right
No,
now.
you're not boring me. I'm trying to catch my pet.
See? I knew this.
My headphones keep falling off.
That would be annoying. I agree.
I'll be right back.
The Wii U gamepad was all about the motion control, and you could adjust it with the sticks and everything. But I think like one of the ingenious little aspects of the
I
system
got
was
bombed.
quickly adjust your aiming with this motion real quick.
Oh, Keith, here's a question. How do you use specials?
So they seem to vary. When so you have a secondary weapon, and that seems to be activated with R. As far as I can tell. But
Oh, yeah, okay.
building up your actual special attack requires you to mainly ink the floor, ink territory. That essentially scores you points and contributes to you building up your bar. When your bar maxes out, it starts to go rainbow shiny and shit, and it should have an icon next to it as to how you activate your special, and they actually change. Some specials need ZR to activate. Some was pressed in on the right joystick, and that would activate them. They say what they are right next to the thing when you have it loaded up. But when you die, your special bar decreases again.
Hey, I just want a match.
My match is going terribly.
Yeah, because someone specialed me, and then I just realized I don't know how to do any of that. I just did the basic, like,
Yeah.
boot camp mode, so you're not a total noob. And so I figured I'd ask the pro Splatfest guy.
Wow, not a pro. If you ever see me play Splatoon 1, it's mostly me getting killed by people. And then I go, why? Why am I losing so much? And when they kill you, you get to see what they're wearing. And these people would have like gear that have rolled like perfectly the same thing over and over again. And it's weird. Like they have like every slot on the gear would be increased run speed or something like that. Very freaking strange, because every time that fills up, you get an experience to open up that slot. It does a roll, like a dice roll of what ability gets put in that slot. And if you don't like it, you have to roll again. You have to use another Super Sea Snail to roll it again. And it's always going to be a random roll, and it's always going to re-roll all of your slots at the
Oh,
same
man.
time. So somehow these people just use so many goddamn sea snails that they could actually roll enough times to score 3 of the same kind of thing.
It's crazy.
And then they stuck with it. And so they were like maxed out on running speeds and what have you, and respawn times and extra damage, and because they had been playing every single Splatfest. And I like stopped playing the game after a while. But yeah, basically Splatoon 1 I get my ass kicked now.
Yeah.
Because people that are still playing it are rad. They are outfitted for awesome.
It's funny. I think when you used to have podcast UGC, you first started really talking about the Nintendo games you were playing because of Splatoon.
Is that thing?
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, well, it was
You were
Yeah,
talking
I think-
like Richter scale about how much you liked it. And
yeah,
pretty
you know,
much-
it was. I think the reason I started talking about it was that it was a Nintendo game, Nintendo exclusive, and also, I mean, previously I think Richter Scale had said, you know, I don't play Nintendo because Nintendo doesn't have the kind of games I like to play. Which
And this is one, yeah.
And it was like essentially a Nintendo shooter game, and so I started talking about it because of, you know, here we go. Here's something Rick says Nintendo doesn't have. They didn't have until now.
Yeah.
I'll review it for him. And I guess
I wonder if he ever actually even played it. He never really talked about it. So.
Yeah, I don't know if he ever played it. I do know that he said he had friends that would come to his shop that would say it was great and have you. So he based his opinions on what friends from his shop would say about games.
Oh, okay. I guess that's how he makes his choices.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not just him. There's a ton of people that are very much of the opinion that the Nintendo is the video game console for kids. And if you're a guy, a grown man playing Nintendo, you just haven't grown up yet. You haven't grown up to Xbox and Sony. And you're living as a little kid still. And I think that's kind of a narrow-minded view set of what people can find interesting. As, you know...
Oh, absolutely.
People
Got him.
People
Nice.
can watch... Got it. Rat captured. Now, people can watch, you know, Adult Swim and cartoons that are both, you know, made for kids and adults, and that's not strange to these people. But if you say, I play Nintendo games,
Right.
they go, what? I mean, bronies make more sense to them than that. And to me, that's kind of strange. That's actually, I think it's an immaturity. It's a kind of the kind of console war mentality that you have when you're 12.
Yeah, exactly.
Like rearing its head. They haven't grown out of it yet. And I try not to insult people when I see that, because I'm pretty certain it's just something they're unconsciously doing. They're not consciously trying to be judgmental. They just think that's the way it is. And but I try to, you know, I just play the games and I share the fun, and I hope other people think, yeah, that does look like fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I got back into Nintendo because of that. Because, you know, I was playing Sony PlayStation games and, you know, PC games, and it's just a bunch of stressful stuff where everyone's trying to kill you, and you lose, and someone calls you, like, you know, some derogatory word. You know,
Yep.
You go and play like these Nintendo games, and they're just like fun. They're stress relievers. Like, I don't mean, like, life's stressful enough to like be playing Call of Duty for like 10 hours and have some 5-year-old kill you, and then with a chipmunk voice call you an a-hole. You know.
Yes. The voice modulators are like the number one thing that turns me off from those kind of games. It's like
Funny story, real quick. My favorite
ahead.
streamer
Yeah.
was playing Battlegrounds, and a kid shot him, and the kid's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry."
because he recognized him, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean,
Nice.
they actually made me laugh so much that I puffed out air, and all this drink that was in this nozzle of my coffee cup here splattered against my face. And so you did not make me spit the drink out of my nose, but you made me just splatter drink all over my face with that. And now I'm like, God damn it. Drink everywhere again. I don't understand what's wrong with me today. The drink gods are frowning upon me. But what is that? Who is his favorite streamer of yours? If he's not me, damn.
John Salmon.
Here's my problem. As a streamer and not really a stream watcher, I don't know who that is. I do occasionally fire up other people's streams to see what they're doing and what I should do.
He plays a lot of Battleground.
I play a lot of Battleground too. No one cares though.
No, everybody streams.
Yeah, that's the thing. And it's strange. You think people... You think the popular games would be the games to stream. Because obviously that's what people want to watch. But it seems like that's not how it works. That's not the mentality. It's not the thinking. People... My theory was people come for the game and they stay for the personality. I don't have people come for my games, though. I mean, and I had no one ever watch my stuff, ever, until I got a Nintendo 3DS capture card, specifically so I could play episodic content of Fire Emblem games, and I was wanting to test how quickly it would be captured, if it would be captured well or not. So I put in a fast-moving game, which was Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS, and immediately I went from a stream of no one watching to 20 people inside the stream, all trying to play with me at the same time. And I was like ecstatic and crazy, and I was going out and getting my Hyrule Master Sword and my Link cap on my head and what have you, and performing like a goofball form. And I was like, this is it. And the more I would stream Smash Brothers, the more my channel would grow. And I was like, I have found it. And I was like, why is this the thing? And someone finally told me, it's because everyone that streams Smash Brothers moved to the Wii U version, and you are one of 2 people on YouTube that stream Smash Brothers for 3DS.
Wow, that's awesome.
Or 3 people on YouTube. And I was like, oh, okay. But there's a problem with this. The people that play still Super Smash Brothers for Nintendo 3DS are generally kids. Because if you think about it, the adults that play it have moved to the nicer quality experience of the Wii U because they could afford the money. The kids are still playing it on their cheaper system. And there's a problem with streaming for kids. They're kids. I mean, they act like kids, and it drives. After a while, I think I had a really good patience level. I thought for talking with people and stuff. It started to diminish really quick dealing with them because there'd be like 11-year-olds that act like they were 3. They want to, you know, they want to play in every single round, even though it's a 4-man game with 30 people trying to come in. People would get mad at me personally because they couldn't get into the game. And I'm like, you realize you're one of 30 trying to get into a 1 of 4 match. Well, there should be a queue system. Well, I don't have the queue thing set up. I don't know how to set it up. If you want to tell me how to set it up, that's fantastic. But, you know, and I had a lot of people, you can do this thing in Smash Brothers where if someone wants to join, anyone can press B and reject them. And there's very popular for Smash Brothers is one-on-one fights. But I always had so many people coming in trying to play wanting to play all the time that it was, okay, let's as max as we can get in here, 4 people. But I'd have some people that were like, you're doing 4v free for all? That's stupid. And when they would get in, and it'd be me and them, and someone else would be joining, they would start pressing B and blocking other people from coming in. And that actually happened fairly recently again. Like, there was a very strange, with kids, a very strange mentality that it's all about them. And that's not, if you look at my channel, it's called Heath Himself Streams, not Little Kid Streams. I'm not here.
I have blood everywhere.
What have you done?
I have blood everywhere.
Are you okay?
I got bit.
Oh no.
By the rat?
Yeah.
That sounds problematic.
Go take care of that.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
You need like medical
Yeah.
attention? All right.
No, I'm good. I have first aid. Training. I'm good.
But,
I'm practically
yeah,
a nurse, so I'm good.
Oh, good.
Ah, man, I'm jealous. I would get paid much better if I was practically a nurse.
Somebody's
Well, I'm not certified or anything. I just have the knowledge.
Nice. I went to school for graphic design and realized that's a terrible place to work, field to work in, and I haven't gone back to it. But I'm also poor as crap now because I don't have a job.
Yeah, I have a crappy job, but it works well with my health problems, so I stay.
Yeah, my job is being self-employed and not having enough accounts. Now, if I had enough accounts, I'd actually be making quite a bit. But my problem is I have social anxiety, and to have a lot of accounts basically means you're walking up to alcoholics and crazy ass people that really don't want to see you there, and all the time doing job interviews, trying to win people over, and they like don't even want to see you there in the first place. Like it's like the job interview of the person that didn't want a job interview. Obviously, they're gonna go, no, fuck you, you piece of shit, and be a kind of cold jerk to you. And when you have social anxiety, it kind of messes with your head.
Yeah, that's not fun.
And it's strange because people see me on my podcast previously for the past 5 years, hear me on the stream talking, and they're like, how do you possibly have social anxiety? You won't shut the F up.
That's different though, because
Yeah, you really don't.
You're by yourself, and so you can talk to yourself in a way. You're not talking to me, person.
Yeah, I don't see people, and so I don't have. When I see people, for some reason, it's weird. I took oral communication in college. I stood up in front of people and gave speeches on things. I really didn't have a problem with it. I got straight A's in that class, while everyone else was stuttering and stuff. My brain works backwards compared to everyone else. It seems like if I'm like in front of a lot of people,
I can't hear you there.
I kind of realize that no one gives a shit what I'm saying. I mean, that's what I noticed. I was looking around, and I was giving this speech in oral communication, and it was about how you communicate with cats with body language. No one, and I looked around, and the fear that everyone has is that no one would care. But I looked around, and I realized no one was judging me because no one was paying attention because no one cared. And I suddenly realized I'm not being judged. There's no danger of being judged here, and it changed the way I thought about oral communication. I can do it very well. Strangely, it's when I'm having a one-on-one conversation with someone about the frickin' weather that I am like terrified. I can't I shouldn't be terrified. They're not gonna jump my face and bite me, right?
But what if they do?
That would be actually quite the story to have. And then
I've thought about it.
It would be quite the story.
Yeah. But no, it's like I don't know what to say, and for some reason, I guess I have a very analytical mind. I plan things, and I don't. If someone says something matter of fact about themselves or their life or about me, I don't know how to continue that into a conversation, and that awkward silence sets in, and then I become like this weird, like, are you this weird antisocial reject? What the hell's wrong with you? And the girls go, what? This is high school here. And they walk away strangely, and then they avoid me, and it snowballs from there. Like, how do people fucking do this? I don't understand. So it's weird. I don't know. It's a very strange situation to be in. To me, at least. And if I wasn't afraid of judgment, I would just walk into friggin' places all over the place and get kicked out of places more than I got accounts. But I mean, by sheer statistics, someone would give me a shot, and I'll be getting more accounts. I know it's a psychological thing. I need to get through. I don't know how to get through it. I've been doing this for a couple years now. I haven't gotten through it yet. I take a pill. That's an anti-anxiety pill, and what it does, I can definitely tell you, is that it makes me extremely talkative, very chatty.
I don't believe
I'm not
you.
sure if it makes me less scared. Yes. Pawn has been around when I've taken it, and I've talked to him about my entire life story over the course of 6 hours in response to like some simple little question. Before I know.
Okay, changing the subject a little bit. Who has any of you used Discord Mobile for voice chat like this?
No.
Well, I mean, Wheeler is doing it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's supposed to do this or it's not working right on my phone, but every time my phone will like turn off, like go to lock screen, I lose everything. So therefore I have to keep my phone, the screen on
What
and kill my battery. I need, what's that?
What kind of phone do you have?
I have an iPhone 6.
I have an iPhone 7. It's not doing that now, and I don't think mine did that for the 6 either. So maybe there's something in settings you can maybe tweak with.
Because every time like I look away, my phone will go to the lock screen and I lose half of the conversation.
It's weird.
The only thing I can think of is that you have it set to data not being sent when your screen goes dark. Like a.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, how would I change
So
that?
when your screen, it'd be in your data management settings on the Android phone. Well, I'm an Android user. I don't really know how Apple stuff works. I had to pick up my sister's iPhone and it was like, you don't have a back button. How did you back up? It's in the app.
I use
What
the
did the app
missiles.
forget?
I don't have it. I click on the missiles. Keith, I figured out the missiles because of your suggestion.
Excellent.
Yeah, they're awesome. Which weapon you use?
I have two.
Me too.
So they're pretty neat. You found out dodging?
No, I haven't done that yet.
And the dually thing, I had to work at that one. While you're shooting, if you press B, if you're jumping around, you can dodge twice. You can do the left or right direction based on what you're pushing the button. But Sammy.
Oh, damn. You're right. That works really well.
Yeah, I keep meaning to ask you this, and I keep forgetting. Do you have PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds?
I don't.
I don't.
What do you
I
play
told
them
you
on?
the other
PC?
day you asked me this, and I don't play computer games really.
Yeah, it's a PC game. It will be an Xbox game eventually when it launches, but right now, like, it's in this weird beta state.
Right.
And, it's in PC only. It's a weird beta state. So you don't have, so you're set to stream, but you don't play PC games. So you're streaming constantly?
No, I'm streaming creative. I'm making props for Comic-Con.
Oh, see, and I actually follow someone on Twitch that does that as a cosplayer. And, like,
Yeah, I'm a cosplayer, so I'm making my own props.
And,
Nice.
she gets a huge following, and it upsets me.
Well, I actually just, with my stream yesterday, I gained 2 new followers.
Congrats.
On the way to build. And the thing is, I don't like. I'm pretty sure I just don't have boobs. If I had boobs, I could probably get away with doing the streaming IRL stuff and getting people to like follow me. I just don't have.
Why don't you just wear a padded bra?
I thought this too. I think I would just get flushed at.
No.
It'd be an interesting
never.
sight.
You could be
Would I laugh at
a drag queen and name Heather.
No. Although I'm sure that would get me some views. My friend Garrison would find it hilarious.
Well, if it's any consolation, Imposter was one of the viewers yesterday, and he was the only one that was consistent. And then,
Oh, yeah.
so yesterday was kind of just a try, see if I could get it to work, kind of thing.
So you're using a webcam, I assume?
No, you can stream through the Twitch app on your phone.
On iPhone, yeah, you can. On Android, I've tried to do it on Android. I can't do it. At least, I don't think it's a option on Android yet. It's aggravating to me because there's lots of situations where I would have. In fact, record 360 videos and photos and stuff that I would share live. But
YouTube Live accepts 360 with spatial audio.
With spatial audio, yes. I'm not. I guess it does live too, but I don't. My cameras don't do live. Is the other thing about it. I'd have to upload it after the fact, which I do. I don't know. As fun as this is, since I don't have other people playing with me, can't get a room together. And because it doesn't matter in the long freaking run, because none of these will equate to super sea snails. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should play something else. I don't know.
You want to try getting a room together one more time?
Let's do it.
Apparently, the new Gear 360 is not capable of live streaming.
Is or is not?
It is.
My only concern with the live streaming stuff is that I've seen it have varying degrees of smooth quality, and when I say varying, I mean likely very bad quality.
Probably because when you're using those particular cameras, it's like you don't have a fast enough connection on the upstream.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the newer Gear 360 has a smaller megapixel camera, which you can find YouTube videos of side-by-side comparisons, and to me it was pretty noticeable that it wasn't it was the older camera, or it was a smaller camera megapixel. That 4K really helps quite a bit in 360 stuff. You don't think it would, but it's because of the aspect ratio of a spherical display. You think, okay, 1080p, 1920 by 1080, that should work, and it would work for a small rectangle essentially. But because you're stretching 1920 by 1080 pixels across a 180 degrees in one direction and 180 degrees in the other direction, it does not. Full HD does not go as far on a spherical picture as it would in a normal rectangle picture. It looks like SD. It does not look HD anymore. You kind of need 4K to start to approach a full HD kind of picture with your camera, unfortunately. And that's why I went and got the last one. I've been uploading some pictures though, and some videos. I haven't posted them here yet though.
The pond one was pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually did the pond one with the new camera and the old camera, so you actually have a direct comparison of what they look like. And I should post both of them in here. Where is? I could do it now from here, I guess, while we wait for someone. I'm an ice cream defender.
I'm an ice cream fiend.
Fiend, yeah, one step behind me. You know what we could do, Rick? We could do Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, I was thinking that because really it's the only other game we have that's two-player co-op online.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I don't have arms, so.
You don't have arms yet, that's right.
No,
I haven't played arms enough, and the reason is arms hurts my arms, firstly, and then secondly, it gets me really sweaty. Like I sweat like a pig.
It looks like the Wii Sports,
yeah.
Boxing?
Boxing. Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. Like there was one time.
But
go ahead.
More complicated, because when you throw a punch, it's this big spring-loaded punch, and so it keeps going, and then you twist your hand left or right to steer the punch, and it really does move in this weird hook shot. And so it's like punching, but not. And actually, when I first started playing it, I was doing like a natural punching pose, for punching stuff, and I was sucking really bad. And I realized, firstly, my hands were tilted when I was throwing a punch, and that was having an effect on curvature. So I would straighten my hands to be a perfect vertical before I threw the punch, and then twist them. And then I realized that the further apart my hands were from one another with the Joy-Cons, the the more exertion I would have to do for it to register as a punch. And so I basically then pretended like, would a midget have this much trouble playing this game? Because he has, shorter arms closer together. And I took my Joy-Cons and put them like vertical perfectly right in front of my face. Kind of like this, if my phone and my cup were Joy-Cons. And just started playing like this, rotating stuff. And the less realistic boxing I got with the motion controls, the more accurate I became in actually being able to play the game and stuff. And so I thought, well, that's kind of silly. I guess I'll just use the controller to play. But then I tried the controller, and it's completely and totally unintuitive. It is not good to play that way because you need 3 axes of motion control of control, and you have to put one on standby essentially when you're using the controller. If moving around is your analog sticks, but when you throw a punch, moving around being your analog stick stops. It goes on pause, and moving around your analog stick then suddenly controls the steering of your punch. And so by playing with the controller, you hinder how much you can move while playing, which is something you don't have to do with the motion controls. You can steer one punch and still be tilting your other hand to be steering your character, and it doesn't seem to get thrown off the way it does with a Pro controller. So strangely enough, the way to play that game is with motion controls in the most not realistic boxing stance humanly possible, just to game the system, and then go, and then you sweat your ass off still.
Because, or at least to not get really tired playing it, right?
Yeah, because you happen to be Heath, who's 200 pounds and really basically 60 pounds overweight at least, and probably really out of shape. And then he takes Adderall, which makes his heart pump faster. So very little activity makes him sweat like a crazy pig. And yeah, then I look terrible on camera. How fun. Yay. Have you tried? No, have you? What was the last game you tried to play, Sammy, on your PC? Did you try one? Probably a long time ago, right?
I haven't been on Steam other than I have a stupid game where I have cactuses. I think the last game I probably played on Steam, at least, was probably Stardew Valley.
That's awesome. I was going to get that for Heather for the Switch.
Is that out for Switch yet? Or is it coming out?
It will be later this year, and I guess it's got local co-op.
Oh, that's... Have y'all played...
Possibly.
Have you and Heather played, Shovel Knight? No. She doesn't like... She won't do it?
Well, she doesn't like any kind of combat in games. She prefers to, farm or do puzzles. Yeah.
If I'm on my Xbox, then I can play combat games just fine.
Yeah. I've played 2-player Shovel Knight with other friends, though, and that's been a blast. Especially my friend Nick, who just decided to use the 2-player opportunity to try and kill me all the time. That was pretty funny.
That sounds like fun. Have y'all seen Thumper?
I still haven't seen that video you sent me. I feel like a jerk.
I can play it for you right here if you have it open on, or my stream open on your computer.
I'm just using my phone right now.
But you're on your phone.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I switched to my computer.
The link you sent me. You want to just do? I'll just watch the link you sent me. You want to do Mario Kart 8 since no one.
Stop eating that.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Real quick. Sammy, have you seen Thumper?
No.
Actually, Heather did play Mario Kart 8 with me a couple times.
Thumper is a bizarre game, and you might like it. Y'all might like it. I like it, and I didn't think I would, but it is kind of mind-bending. Y'all need to see this. I know Sammy just got to her computer. You can't get to your computer, Rick?
Staying on.
Oh, your computer's broken, isn't it?
Yeah, I got my laptop, but that's in the basement.
I'm gonna fire up a level real quick on Thumper, and if Sammy wants to watch, she can. I'm just gonna do one level
On Twitch?
and then I'm gonna be in Mario Kart 8. Yeah.
Okay.
And people are gonna be
Stop
coming in here
eating the
going,
wall! Oh my gosh, pets.
That sounds like a problem.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you need
I
that
don't know.
wall.
Wall.
Here we go.
Ever think
Thumper.
about
Chew
like
on, but they choose to chew on things they're not supposed to.
ever think about like I don't know, rubbing something that smells bad on the wall that you might not notice because it's so low?
The problem with that is because rats are like they learn everything through their mouth. They're basically a 2-year-old.
Oh yeah.
Things that are like you can spray onto things to make them stop chewing is actually really bad for them.
Because then they don't learn. Oh.
I mean, for cats, it's citrus. Put citrus on things.
Boy,
don't
rats
learn.
can't have citrus. It will give
Well,
them
I mean,
like
cats
cancer
can't have
and.
it either.
Okay, well, it's a cat. They won't get cancer from it.
Yeah. Pretty much everything else will give a cat some sort of poisonous reaction. Like mint, chocolate. Oh my god, I can't hear her. I gotta take my head. Oop, there we go. So, Pawn, how would you describe Thumper?
I describe it.
Yeah, if you had to describe Thumper, which I'm making you do, because that's the only way you would.
I mean, it's a rhythm game. It's a very
rhythm game.
Rhythm game. To me, anyway.
Yes.
It's
It's
like
very-
a.
Visually interesting.
It is. The plot of Thumper is that you are a space beetle fighting a giant metal head. If it makes no sense to you, welcome to the rest of us. I mean, it's pretty much what, but it's strangely addictive and amazing to look at, mesmerizing, really.
It is.
But I'm in this hard level now. They introduced double tracks to me, and I'm not good at them. Oh, God damn it. Let's not die here.
This game is basically, if you have epilepsy, don't play it ever.
In other words, I should be careful.
There we go. If you get the sequence right, you fire a giant blast at the boss, which is this asshole Diamond. Oh, I should have been sliding. I picked the wrong level. I should start on level 1. Level 1 is easy. It's something
Like,
good to show off.
It's very like it flashes a lot, so it's like if you get seizures, then it's not
The
seizure warning
designers,
all over it.
the designer of the game calls this rhythm violence. I'm not quite sure if it's violent. It's definitely fast. And
It's
for some reason
being
that's
violent
boss.
on your senses, like the way it flashes all the time.
Yeah. This is introducing you to how to play the game.
Is this on Steam?
It is for PlayStation 4, PlayStation VR, and Switch, at least. I don't know if it's on Xbox.
I cannot imagine playing this on VR. Like my head would explode.
Oh, I want to do it before I die, for sure.
VR.
Hey, I'll be AFK for a minute. You're ready to start Mario Kart, just message me on Facebook.
So that was section 1. Now they're going to introduce you to more things. Sliding.
He bit me in the same exact spot as the last time, the one that just healed.
Also, I don't get my mic till Tuesday apparently because they screwed up.
And where they sent
Hey, weren't you supposed to get it today?
I was, and now it's Tuesday. Making me so
I mean,
mad.
did they give you something for it? The delay?
after it's delivered. Apparently, I could get it, or if it's not delivered, I get a refund. If it is delivered, I get a 3-month Prime. So, or both. We will see on Tuesday. So far, I've gotten a $5 credit though. First time I chatted with them, so the tracking didn't update.
So for me, the most common thing is that someone delivers it to the wrong place.
Well, see, the thing is, like, Amazon decided to ship it by parcel from Texas to New York, which is like the lowest grade of package delivery for a 2-day shipping. So it's like that's not gonna happen. Not during with all the lightning, like the Prime Day stuff being shipped right now. That's gonna be like the lowest thing on the totem pole.
Oh my god.
I guess it's a good ploy to get a free month of Prime either way.
Yeah.
Order something super light and super cheap right after Prime Day.
I want to fight the head. Oh my god.
I'm back.
Hey! I'm about to fight the head, I think. What level am I at?
That was a bad time for me to just crank my volume. Hey!
I've gotten better at this game, I can tell, because when I first started playing this level 1, I didn't get anything right. I was like, what is happening? I still kind of am what is happening in this game. I'm not sure you're supposed to understand what's happening in this game.
Probably not.
You're just supposed to be mesmerized. Still level 1 though, so seems like super stupid easy stuff compared to what I've been doing recently. Oh my god. I spoke too soon. Woo! Rank B. What did I miss? Oh crap. Whoa. Missed it.
I'm playing some Monster Hunter 4.
Oh, that's something we should play. Stream together.
Hunting a Ketchawacha.
Oh, I love those. I call them. I before I could learn their names, I just called them Gonzo.
It's
I'm
basically,
pretty sure Gonzo is a Ketchawacha.
yeah. Kind of looks like a big lemur.
It does more stuff than a lemur does.
That is true.
I will be right back.
Okay.
I've been liking using the hammer.
I haven't really ever tried anything other than the lance. Like, I picked the lance first, I stuck with it. And I am still surprised by how many people I meet in random group ups They're like, oh, Lance user, huh? Bro, and I'm like, actually, I have no clue what I'm doing. I mean, this is just what I picked the first day, and I stuck with it. They're like, oh my god. Why would you do that? And I was like, I like sticks. I like lances.
So deep. I like
Oh my
doing
god.
bonk bonk on the head.
Spiral. Splatoon 2 by Palu is now playing.
You know what this game makes me think of? It's like the Kabuto, which has been chromed from Pokemon.
Aha! Yes.
Like Kabutops?
No, the
Oh, no,
Kabuto,
there's
like
Kabuto, the little one.
yeah. It looks like it's just been chromed and on a track.
It is. I think that's what I'm gonna think of it as. It's gonna be like a. Oh! Like a it's gonna be a Kabuto now. The Chrome Kabuto. Versus the Pokemon trainer trying to capture him. He's the head.
So is this
he's
what
not
happens
yet.
inside the Pokeball?
Yes!
It's a
I'm
simulation.
gonna spread this on Facebook now.
What are you spreading?
We came up with the theory that this is actually a Kabuto from Pokemon inside a Pokeball fighting against a trainer trying to capture him.
Oh my
in this
gosh,
game.
yes.
And yes, I'm gonna spread this now. That Thumper is really just a game about what happens to Kabuto when they get captured in Pokemon.
Go
Here
for
comes
it.
the
and
head, I
Spread
think.
the word.
Here we go.
Good.
Yes. Bam. The Kabuto's winning. The trainer's so upset. Oh, the Kabuto hurt. But the Kabuto got the shot off still. So he gets his shell back if he could. No, he didn't hit it. Oh, Kabuto blew up. He missed the turn. It's much
Would you
better.
like to give Kabuto a nickname?
Kabu no. Kabu says no. The Pokeball.
This is the psyche of a Pokemon inside a Pokeball. It's being captured. This is the Pokemon's mental fortitude battle with the Pokeball.
Ah. Yeah, you know what? And you know what he is? Team Skull.
Bum bum bum.
It works.
Hey, it's your boy Guzma.
He was a bug Pokemon fan, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I've always been more for like water.
I always like electricity, but I don't. They go out of their way to make sure that electricity gets screwed over every time I have the chance to be half decent at something. I can't give you a good example right now.
I've always liked Ghost quite a bit.
Ghosts are cool.
I don't know what my favorite Pokemon type is, to be honest. Depends on the gen, I guess.
They're, I don't know, like they're all cool in their own way, but like I do prefer water for some odd reason.
I've found that a lot of my favorite Pokemon have either Steel or Ghost. Like I love Chandelure, I love Aegislash.
This is level 1 Skull. Why is he kicking my ass? Level 1 Guzma. There you go. First shot off. I missed something somewhere. Double B. Second shot off. Ow. Third shot off. Got my shell back.
How he got his shell back.
Oh! This is shit. Oh my god. Double beat.
Hey, Karatariosa.
That is the end of Yuzma. Kabutops wins. Kabuto wins.
Kabuto!
Level 1.
Hoi.
That is not my high score at all. Yeah, that sucked. Anyways, let's do Mario Kart 8. I'm going to stop streaming real quick and change the title.
Okay.